In 2025, at 59 years old, John Daly took 19 strokes on a single hole while drunk on the golf course, hitting 7 shots into water hazards. This moment seemed to confirm what many thought, that alcohol had truly destroyed golf's most colorful champion. But the real story of John Daly isn't about destruction. It's about one of sport's greatest folk heroes who refused to change for anyone. Back in 1991, nobody knew John Daly's name. He was just the ninth alternate for the PGA Championship at Crooked Stick Golf Club. His chance only came when Nick Price withdrew to be with his wife for their child's birth. With less than 24 hours' notice, Daly drove 8 hours overnight from Memphis, arriving just in time for his tee time. He had never played the course before. What happened next became golf legend. Using a borrowed caddy who simply told him to kill it from every tee, Daly unleashed a style nobody had seen before. His grip it and rip it approach, powered by an incredibly long backswing, allowed him to hit over every bunker and hazard. Playing partners called it the best driving display they'd ever witnessed. The crowds grew bigger each day, with a Chicago Tribune editor asking mid-tournament if anyone else was even playing. For 4 straight days, the 25-year-old overwhelmed both the course and the golf world. He won by 3 strokes with a score of 12 under par, showcasing not just massive distance, but surprisingly soft hands around the greens. This wasn't just a golf victory. It was the perfect zero-to-hero story that captured America's heart. But here's what made Daly truly special. After learning that spectator Tom Weaver had died from lightning during a weather delay, Daly quietly donated $30,000 of his $230,000 prize money to a trust fund for Weaver's 2 young daughters. No cameras, no publicity, just genuine compassion from someone who understood struggle. Hit that subscribe button if you want to hear more amazing sports stories like this one, and tell me in the comments what you think makes someone a true champion. Is it just winning, or something deeper? By 1995, media focus had shifted to Daly's battles with alcohol, and he'd missed 13 cuts in 31 starts. But at St. Andrews for the Open Championship, his power game was perfectly suited for the old course. He played consistently all week, sharing the first-round lead and staying in contention, despite a shaky third round. Sunday's finish provided pure drama. Daly posted 6 under par and waited. His playing partner, Costantino Rocca, needed birdie on 18 to force a playoff. Rocca's approach found the Valley of Sin, a deep swale in front of the green. All seemed lost until Rocca sank an impossible 65-foot putt, falling to his knees in celebration. The playoff wasn't close. Daly dominated the exhausted Italian, winning by 5 strokes after Rocca took 3 shots to escape the road hole bunker. The crowd gave Daly a heartfelt ovation, cementing his status as a 2-time major champion. This victory proved his 1991 win wasn't luck. John Daly could truly play championship golf. Despite his struggles, Daly's impact on golf culture remains huge. His unconventional approach and fearless attitude challenged the sport's stuffy traditions. He brought an everyman persona to an elite sport, proving that raw power and adventurous spirit could lead to victory. He taught players to be authentic, take risks, and show emotion on the course. You can see the Daly effect today with power players like Bryson DeChambeau embracing similar analytical, distance-focused styles. Daly opened doors for golfers who didn't fit the traditional country club mold. He showed that being different wasn't just okay. It could be your greatest strength. His personal battles were real and serious. Starting drinking between ages 8 and 10, Daly faced 4 hospitalizations for alcohol poisoning by 1993. His gambling addiction proved even more destructive, losing an estimated $55 million between 1991 and 1992, 2007. This staggering figure dwarfs his career earnings of just over $10 million. The math tells the story of addiction's true cost. Playing 7 hands at blackjack tables simultaneously, betting $15,000 per hand, losing $1.65 million in just 5 hours. These weren't just bad decisions, but symptoms of deeper struggles, including bipolar disorder and depression. These personal demons led to 5 PGA Tour suspensions and the loss of major sponsorships with Wilson, Reebok, and Callaway worth millions. His erratic behavior included walking off mid-round, abandoning playing partners, and throwing clubs into ponds. Each public meltdown cost him professionally and financially. But here's what makes Daly's story remarkable. He never pretended to be perfect. In a sport obsessed with image, he remained authentically himself. When mainstream sponsors abandoned him, he embraced his folk hero status, partnering with companies like Loudmouth Golf that celebrated his unconventional personality. Today, Daly continues competing on the Champions Tour, still drawing crowds despite inconsistent results. His value now lies more in his persona than performance, running successful businesses and making appearances worldwide. In 2021, he achieved something beautiful, winning the father and son championship alongside John Daly II, showing his legacy carrying forward positively. Perhaps the most telling statistic about Daly's career is this: he remains the only player from Europe or America to win 2 major championships, but never be selected for the Ryder Cup since 1927. This wasn't oversight. It was the golf establishment's final statement that despite his achievements, his refusal to conform made him a liability they wouldn't embrace. John Daly's story teaches us that perfection isn't required for greatness. His journey, filled with brilliant triumphs and chaotic failures, made him relatable to millions. He embodied the idea that genuine connections come through shared humanity, flaws included. His legacy isn't about following rules. It's about being unapologetically yourself. What truly sets Daly apart from other golfers is his connection with regular people. While most professionals maintain distance from fans, Daly has always been approachable. He signs autographs for hours, takes pictures with anyone who asks, and treats every fan like family. This genuine warmth explains why crowds still flock to watch him play, even when his golf isn't at its best. His influence extends beyond golf into popular culture. Daly has appeared in movies, written songs, and even released a country music album. His larger-than-life personality made him a natural entertainer, showing that athletes can be multidimensional. He proved that being yourself completely is more valuable than fitting into someone else's box. The golf establishment's treatment of Daly reveals something important about institutions and authenticity. Despite winning 2 majors, achievements that typically guarantee Ryder Cup selection, he was never chosen. This wasn't about his golf ability, but about his refusal to conform. The message was clear: be excellent at our game, but only if you play by our social rules too. Yet this rejection might be Daly's greatest victory. By staying true to himself, he created something more lasting than any tournament win. He became a symbol for everyone who ever felt like they didn't fit in. His story says that success doesn't require sacrificing your identity. Today's younger golfers often credit Daly with inspiring their authentic self-expression on course. Players now feel freer to show personality, emotion, and individual style. The sport has become more colorful and relatable, partly because Daly blazed that trail decades earlier. Even his struggles with addiction have inspired others facing similar battles. By being open about his problems rather than hiding them, Daly showed that seeking help isn't shameful. His honesty about bipolar disorder and depression helped reduce stigma around mental health in sports. The business side of Daly's career tells another compelling story. After losing those major sponsorships, he didn't disappear or apologize for who he was. Instead, he built a brand around his authentic personality. His golf course design company has created several successful layouts, showing his deep understanding of the game beyond just hitting the ball far. His partnership with Loudmouth Golf turned his colorful, unconventional style into a profitable venture. Daly's charitable work often goes unnoticed amid the headlines about his personal struggles. Beyond that early donation to Tom Weaver's family, he has quietly supported numerous causes throughout his career. He regularly participates in charity tournaments, often donating his appearance fees to local organizations. His foundation has helped fund youth golf programs, giving kids from modest backgrounds the chance to learn the game he loves. His relationship with his son, John Daly II, adds another layer to his story. Their 2021 father and son. Championship victory wasn't just about golf. It represented redemption and family healing. Watching them celebrate together showed a different side of Daly, the proud father passing on both his love for golf and hard-learned life lessons. The evolution of Daly's public image reflects changing attitudes about authenticity in sports. Earlier in his career, his behavior was seen as scandalous and unprofessional. Today, athletes showing genuine emotion and personality are celebrated. Daly was ahead of his time, demonstrating that fans connect more deeply with real people than perfect images. His impact on golf fashion can't be ignored either. Those loud pants and colorful shirts weren't just attention-seeking. They were statements about individual expression in a conservative sport. Today's golfers wearing bold colors and patterns owe a debt to Daly's willingness to stand out visually as well as athletically. The technical aspects of Daly's swing influenced modern golf instruction. His exceptionally long backswing and aggressive tempo showed that conventional wisdom about mechanics wasn't absolute. Golf teachers began exploring how individual body types and personalities could shape effective swings, moving away from one-size-fits-all approaches. From that magical night drive to crooked stick to his recent record-breaking struggles, Daly has lived his entire career in public view. He's shown us that heroes don't have to be perfect. They just have to be real. Like this video if Daly's authentic approach to life resonates with you, and subscribe for more incredible sports stories that go beyond the scoreboard.